Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Greenhouse Town. We are in the late winter of the year 21. Our tools are at about 50, our clothes are 250, and our food is over 25,000 for a population of 112. And if anybody needs a dried mushroom, I'm just saying, we have so many dried mushrooms. If I could do a dried mushroom giveaway on the channel, I would, because 6,000 dried mushrooms is a lot. So, anyways, thanks everybody for coming back. If you're watching along with the series, I really appreciate you doing that. And if you were here in the last episode, we're really trying to stabilize things, but in a few different ways. Our clothing production is really fantastic now. Our tools, we just added a new blacksmith who's going to be making some carbon tools for us. Now, they won't produce as many carbon tools, but they will be stronger and longer lasting tools. So that's good. We put in a few more buildings down this way. We have a tailor making cloth and a tailor making hide coats out of that cloth, which is all going to be self-contained here with a textile cart right beside to ensure that there's plenty here. So I think that's great. We have a new barn, relatively new barn here. We have a granary here, and we added a granary up here. So those are going to hold a lot of food for us. And this storage barn is still full, but hopefully that will get divvied up here soon. We also added a storage barn there, and I believe some type of storage over this way. Maybe it was this. Some kind of storage we built over here too. So the lumber mill is now producing firewood up here because there's so much lumber coming in up there. And they were producing, I believe, lumber down here. So we should start getting our lumber stores back up very soon. It costs us lumber to build a lot of the housing types that we're doing, so that's important to have a constant supply of that. Now, we really have to be careful with our what am I trying to think of? What's the word for it? Our population expansion. We don't want to, we have 47 families and 35 homes. Part of that is because of all the nomads we got recently. So we want to be careful. Oh, by the way, we also put in this tavern that's making watermelon wine, which is pretty cool. It's, I believe, a Tom T. Hall song about watermelon wine. For those of you who are as old as me, although I'm not as old as Tom T. Hall, but you get the idea. If you're from the old school, he was a very talented songwriter at one point. That's one thing that if YouTube wasn't the way that it is, I would definitely put in some creative music choices. I don't know if people even noticed, but I actually don't even have the Banished soundtrack on my videos. Because, as much as I like it, it's the only videos I've ever made that have been flagged on YouTube. Flagged for banished music. So, I don't share it anymore because I don't want to get flagged again. Alright, I think it's time. I've officially decided that it's time to get rid of the gatherer's hut. I'm going to remove structure. get a bit more of these trees out of here. We already have some stuff there marked to remove, so people might just be too busy to do my bidding. We also recently, I don't, sorry if this is review for people who are like binging the series or people who have been following along and you're like, I know you did that, but we also have this rock quarry getting us coal, and we have this one getting us stone. So those are pretty good, pretty important. We may end up putting in another one of these apiaries so that we can have one making honey and the other one making wax, so we can get a candle re-going. Let's see if I can remember. Yeah, here we go. Candle maker. That was not nearly as challenging as I anticipated. It is a nice looking little building. Do we have any F variants of it? No. So maybe this is one of these things that maybe what we do down here is we put the other apiary over here. And we make the other apiary the beeswax one. Let's do that. So we'll put the candle maker there. We'll put the other apiary there. And we'll put a storage barn across the street. And tomatoes, beefsteaks, acai, banana seeds, herbs, tomato seeds. Nah. We don't need that stuff. Alright, so what do we want to make in this one? Let's review. Bum-ba-da-bum. Cukes, wheat, corn, potatoes, mushrooms, rice, watermelon, kale, turnips, and carrots. Last time was a tie between carrots and turnips, so that made it easy this time. Hey, we dealt with the trader and we didn't pause things, so that's good. Progress. Tools are up to almost 100, so they've pretty much doubled in a very short amount of time, which I like to see. We need housing. We need another batch of houses, so I'm going to do another one. Okay, so they're in the circle. I think I'll do another batch down here. Is that stone? Oh, nice. I think I will go over about that far and then down about that far. So we will do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what kind of jobs we want to put down here. See, I was so tempted to just be like, oh, we'll build some fishing and they can be fishermen and women. But that wouldn't fit the theme. So we'll see. We could also get these ones in. I don't remember what color I went with there. Oh, brown. Yeah. Okay. So we'll turn this and do 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep on expanding. Do we want to have another foundry so that we can have one being iron all the time and the other one rotating? Maybe. Maybe we want that. All right, 35 homes, 43 families. So when we get those 4 more, that'll be helpful. The educated number is down. We are at a net negative on food. I did just notice that. When we started out a year ago, we were at 25. So that's another statistic that we can see in the town hall. You go to the graphs, you can look at food. So you can see we were up closer to 27 and now we're down. So I'm sure that that is going to be indexed along with the population going up a little. Actually, not that much. So, interesting. Maybe I shouldn't be so sure of these things. It seems like for as many laborers as we have, a lot is not getting done. Maybe I put too many jobs that are far away and they're having to walk to get them. Like, it looks like they're gathering this stone, and that's a long walk. So I won't be too mad. One of the things about this game, you know, it's a relaxing game. And I think we get all flustered as the player because we want things to happen right away, but it doesn't necessarily have to happen right away. We can just relax and enjoy it. Watch the people do their thing. Watch the little world go by. Ooh, flax. Some duckies. We're not hunting you in this playthrough, duckies. Normally I would be doing that. Wrong button. I want to collect iron ore. There's quite a bit down here, actually. That's good. We need that. Get this stone while we're at it. You're out of watermelon? So, I think... Oh, it's blackberry wine. Blackberry wine, yeah. Blueberry ale. So we could make pumpkin ale. Because pumpkins are a greenhouse. Can we make malt in the greenhouse? Or do we need a malt house for that? Yeah, I think that's what we need. Yeah, hops in here, but malt house. I don't feel strongly about that. We could maybe do that. Where do we want to put another bakery, though? Pretty sure now that we have honey, we can make cakes. Yeah, flour and honey. Apples, cherries, pecans. We're lacking. I'm really tempted to do one of those apple foresters just to be able to make apple pies. I know you can't actually eat them if you make them in the game, but it is very tempting. With the gatherer gone, I wonder if that's where our food drop came from. But with the gatherer gone, I wonder if we even get enough eggs to make omelets and quiche. Probably not. This might be the first Banished playthrough I've ever done where I got rid of a gatherer. Just so counterintuitive to the game. I think since we're dropping food so quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these going. I mean, look at this. They haven't even started on these buildings. What? Oh, we need bricks. Well, I didn't really want to get the whole brick making procedure going, but I guess we have to be able to have a candle maker. That seems a little over the top. So we'll dig the clay, turn the clay into bricks. I'll put a storage area in here when I can see a little bit better. Red Frisian cows. Tempting, but no thank you. Should I just get rid of this thing? Is it just a seed and stock trader? I don't remember if that's what I built. Oops. Should have paid attention to what I built. Alright. So I think we want to do another tavern so we can make blueberry ale. So we're gonna go blueberry here. We don't need a second tavern, but it seems like a good fit. Now, let's do... How about peanuts? I rarely have peanuts in Banished. Cukes, wheat, corn, potato, mushroom, rice, watermelon, kale, turnips, carrots, blueberries, peanuts, and... sorghum. Never make sorghum either. Okay. Now we want to do a second row of these, and then we're going to make another whole area of greenhouses. Okay. So that's up against... Alright. Since we just built 3 new ones, I don't know what that's going to do to our supply flow, so I don't want to mess with it just yet. Can I? I can't. Oh, can't squeak by on that side. Alright. That should be good. Wonder how our houses are doing down here. Okay, that's good. Nice to see these are coming in. Let's take a look at our population breakdown. 48 families, 35 homes. Still a lot of dried mushrooms. Wow, 4,000 flowers. That's pretty good. Or 22,000 food. So adding those is not quite keeping up with expansion. I was thinking we kind of had this challenge in the bag, and I was not too worried about it, but I think there's going to come a point, population-wise, that this is going to be a lot of space. This is going to be challenging. We're going to need more fodder farms and more water. Fodder, water. Fodder and water. I think we end up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 4 more fodder farms. and we'll keep the population down here along the river. We may end up having to do another market, like down here. But for right now, I think this is good. Are they building these? Yeah, they are. Okay, good. So we'll get 4 more families in there. Maybe instead of building another tavern, maybe we just wait until the watermelons get... Yeah, and then we'll just switch over, make ale for a bit, and then switch back. That seems like a good plan. Alright, these are getting good. Let's put the storage stockpile right here. And give them a road up to the main road and a road into there. Grab this dead wood. I just can't not. I'm sorry. I apologize. Making ale now. There we go. Cool. Hopefully people are enjoying the settlement, you know? Hopefully. Alrighty. You're full? Okay, let's bump the tool limit. How long do you suppose it was that time? Should I edit it and go back? I probably won't. Sorry, I don't even know what I would have hit. I don't think I was even at the trader, was I? How long was it muted is the question. Sorry. We'll put somebody in the clay pit and we'll put somebody in the kiln to make bricks. Coal, I guess? Coal's the most efficient, and we have coal. Alrighty, well, I think this is as good a spot as any. Late winter of 23. We're going to go ahead and end this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.